Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you some prediction readings for the 21st of November. Warning, I am out here with doggos. We've got Sprocket over here and Sophie's over here chilling out. It's a beautiful spring morning. Hopefully there's lots of birds you can hear. It's just beautiful, so I had to come outside. It's a little breeze, but that keeps it nice and cool. I think it's going to be pretty hot today. I've got my veggies in, guys. I've got my tomatoes, I've got corn, potatoes in the big one. We've got the veggie patches happening again. Nothing like your homegrown veggies, is there, guys? First off, welcome anyone new to my channel. Please consider subscribing. Beautiful to have you here. Don't forget like buttons, guys, and please feel free to comment down below. It's been wonderful. You guys just communicate and let us all know what's going on in your countries. Pam, we're all waiting to hear from you about the farmer protests in London yesterday. Oh, fingers, they were pretty big, guys. I watched a couple of videos. It's so exciting. This is happening, guys. People are waking up to the nonsense. I think that's about the inheritance tax with old Starmer. What a bunch of thieves these people are. Seriously. Little bit of admin, guys. First off. Cheers, everyone. I'm just finishing my coffee, my takeaway coffee. I have got my water as well. First off, Elbow and the other VIPs at the G20 summit. This was in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Shaking hands with Xi Jinping and Modi and all. Oh, Macron was there too from France. And Trudeau, did you notice Trudeau, if you're new here, was right front and centre? He wants to be the superpower. He does. He's really working his magic trying to get on the big world stage of importance. And he's pushing in a bit. If you look at him, he's always right in the front row of the official photos. Why would they need an official photo of it all for the newspapers? No one even cares, do we? None of us little peasants and little people and Lego people care, do we? The other thing is we've still got the debacle about Bunnings here, which is a huge hardware store. Very, very huge. They're still using facial recognition. And they're saying it's because of the terrible things that go on, like the, what do you call it, shoplifting, etc. But is it? We do have to question these things. So they're still in a bit of hot water about using facial recognition cameras without telling anyone here in Oz. They just slip it on in, don't they, guys? And no one knows anything about it. Always using crime as their tool to get that implemented. The other thing is, guys, did you see the other day, I just saw it briefly on, I think it was Sky News, a Hong Kong activists being carted off in a bus. There were apparently 45 pro-democracy, and they're thinking that they might jail them for 10 years. 10 years for having your freedom of speech in China. Like, hang on, guys, this is bad. This is bad. If Elbow's connecting with China so much and Trudeau and all that, this is going to be bad. We know all these bills are being passed for a lot of this free speech stuff, but apparently they arrested a heap of them. Not good, you'll probably see it. The other thing I just wanted to mention was we had Deepak Chopra here. Now, I know a lot of you have probably followed Deepak. I used to really like Deepak. He's got some great spiritual ideas, and he's certainly been a bit of a guru that a lot of people have followed for years and years. He was on the other day on the Today Show, and they were interviewing him, and he's written a book. Guess what it's called? Digital Dharma. Oh, I was so disappointed in him. I just thought, why have you gone? You've gone to the dark side, haven't you gone? Like, he's obviously one of their paid puppets. He said it's like learning to walk. Once you learn to walk, you can't go back. So we have to move with the digital times. Deepak Chopra, spiritual guru. We have to move with digital times. He said you can't go back. It's like AI's here and it's here to stay. He said it's a twin model for like global mindfulness. It's a twin. It all works in connection. How does that work? And he said it's all leading to the new species. This is words from his mouth. Leading to the meta-human. Now, when I'm thinking meta-human, I'm thinking, I don't know about you guys, let me know down below what you think, but I'm thinking metaverse. Like Zuckerberg's ridiculous metaverse that never took off, which is brilliant. That's the new species Deepak Chopra is talking about. The meta-human. This can't be good, guys. When you've got spiritual gurus that people follow now coming out with this crap, just embarrassing, isn't it? Anyway, just my opinion, of course. My videos are for entertainment purposes only, guys. Take from them what you choose. The other thing is, last night in Sydney here, yes, Sydney, in New South Wales here where I live, a heap of cars were graffitied in a street, and one was burnt, I think, and it had F Israel on it. F-U, you know, Israel. So obviously people are getting very sick of all this. I'm thinking the people's cars, because I think that was done at random, you would be pretty peeved, wouldn't you, if that had happened to your car and you came out and you had F Israel on it. It's not good. People aren't going to be happy. Let's hope these are some of the things that help people to wake up a bit to what's going on, because immigration is a massive deal. And nothing against people, but when they bring their volatility and their hostile energy to other countries, as we know, Canada, America, Australia, obviously, it becomes a big issue. So watch this space, guys. I'll keep you up to date with what happens there. The other thing is, here in Australia, Elbow, yes. Is he actually doing something good here? I'm not sure. He's banning the social media platforms. He's putting age limits on them for under 16s. They can't be on Snapchat. I think it was Instagram. There was about 5. Oh, TikTok would be one of them. X was another one, which actually I personally don't think is a bad thing. I think they're very, very dangerous. Obviously, this is because of the teenage suicides. It's a huge deal here. We've lost a lot of young kids to suicide. It's a global issue. And Instagram's just fake anyway. That can't be good for people's body images, etc. So I don't think it's a bad thing, but that's the latest here. They're trying to pass a bill at the moment about social media cut-off ages. Hey guys, I've got to show you this. Guess what came in the mail? Hang on, I've got to blow my nose. Still got a bit of hay fever, guys. You right, Spocky? Want to come and sit with Sophie and I? Come on. I'll show you. He's in the pile of trees. So, Spocky. He's getting more adventurous, isn't he, guys? My dog has gone blind recently, if you're new here. So he's having to adapt. He walks by braille. He feels his way. He's doing pretty well. But what I want to show you guys came in the mail today. You know how I'm doing my Dark Academia little doll's house, guys? Like, very fun and exciting. I'll show you the update soon. I ordered a chair for it because I wanted to get the right Dark Academia, like, vintagey decor chair. Look at this chair. It's ridiculous. Look how beautifully made it is. Isn't it beautiful? It's so perfect. Look at the little legs on it. It's just perfect, isn't it? So that's from my Dark Academia room. I got it off Etsy. They have the best things on Etsy. People hand make these things. How, I don't know, but I'm absolutely loving it. So that's going into my Dark Academia house. Isn't it incredible? Look at the detail. And it's all like vinyl-y, like feels like vinyl-y leather. Like, it's just beautiful. So that's going in my doll's house. Dark Academia doll's house. Oh, I love it. So beautiful. Etsy has the best things on there. Go check it out. My daughter put me onto Etsy. It's really good. All right, let's get straight into the reading, guys, and we'll see what comes up. I'm getting December's coming, which we know it is very fast, but a lot of protest marches. There's a lot of protesting going on. I'm just seeing this globally. People are really rising up. They're getting into their strength and power, and they're really rising up for the challenge now. Oh, it's so good. Well, we know UK is, and I think New Zealand is too. There's movement over there. Like I say, little pockets of movement in New Zealand. Oh, that was a yummy coffee. Sometimes you just need your coffee, don't you? All right. Oh, I'm getting Brazil. Weird as that is with the summit being there. I am getting they're going to fight back again. They've fought back a couple of times. I do feel they'll still keep fighting back. They don't take things in Brazil lightly. I do see them sort of marching forward in protest mode. I'm seeing that coming. That might be after Christmas, though. That could be after Christmas. We'll hear about Brazil, Rio de Janeiro again. All right. I'm seeing more of Kate's return. This is all Kardashians. I'm seeing Kate's return. She's going to really start returning more into the social side of things, where she's meet and greeting, shaking hands, having conversations. And people will say, you know, are you doing well with your cancer? How are you feeling? And she'll have to, you know, say, oh, I'm going very well, thank you. It was very draining time, or this kind of thing. We're going to start seeing these little mini conversations of her apparently talking about her cancer. And of course, it could be even her visiting cancer wards, this kind of thing, trying to fundraise for cancer hospitals. I'm just getting more of Kate. They're going to be pushing. It's showing me them pushing Kate forward again, but it's showing her digging her feet into the ground and not wanting to move forward happily and easily. I'm just getting that, but they're pushing her forward, but it's awkward. It's showing me her on an angle like a stiff Barbie doll being pushed, but her feet are jammed in the ground, like she's not going easily. She doesn't want to be pushed into things, but I do feel like she's getting, Kate Middleton's being pushed into things. And she harbours a lot of resentment. I'm getting this resentment. I do feel it's around the royal family for some reason. I think she knows they're not truth tellers. That's what I think. She knows they're not truth tellers. And I personally, what I get is it pains her. That's just what I'm getting. It pains her. She struggles with a lot of this. She struggles with the royal duties now. That's what I'm getting. She struggles doing the royal duties. It pains her to, well, I guess you could say, put on the social mask and the fake persona and make out everything's wonderful when deep down everything isn't wonderful. That's what I'm getting. There's a lot of trouble in the camp. All, of course, hidden from view and hidden from everybody. Hidden definitely from paparazzi, definitely. So we're going to get her being pushed forward again. We're going to see a lot more of Kate. We'll see her and William together, on and off, but then they'll split and do their own things as well. But they're going to start stepping up and doing a lot more of the royal duties, is what I'm getting. All right. I'm getting Elbow here in Oz, and he's made a huge mistake. He's made some deal, probably with Ziping, I would guess. That's usually where he does all his dealing, and he's made a huge mistake. I feel like Elbow's really now, he's made a decision that's going to really get people offside. This is big. There's something big. It could be about land rights, could be about, I just keep getting that land, selling land off. We know he does. We know that's why he pushed the yes/no vote, because he wanted to get his hands on all the Indigenous land, etc., etc. But I am getting that he's made a decision now that's really going to just be the big tipping point for people to just never vote him in again. That's what I'm getting. Not the fact that he's just a complete liar and makes crap up and says he's going to do this, and this, and doesn't do anything. But I feel like there's something he's gone and done now. That'll be the last straw for people. It'll be the straw that broke the camel's back. Whatever that means. What does that saying mean? Straw that broke the camel's back. I don't get it. I might look that up, actually. It's such a crazy saying. Anyway, that's what it's going to be. And people are just going to be just completely turned off him now. I feel it's to do with land. It could even be giving land back to the Indigenous. You know how I've told you he's been giving back slowly, been chipping away and giving back islands and giving back areas. And but see, it's so he can get his little mates to do their mining and all this kind of thing. We know how it goes. Lying by omission with Elbow. So I do feel he's made a big mistake. And it's like a big mistake that he won't be able to come back from. He's already gone, I reckon, anyway. We vote him, May, so fingers he's gone. All right. We need a big turnaround like the trumpet in America. We need a trumpet down under. That's what we need. All right. Germany's rising. I get it all the time. They will. Germany will fight back. I hope you guys went and watched that Aussie Man Reviews. I left the link on the video the other day. It's so funny. I watched it again the other day of all the cops at that German protest in the mud, and they were stuck in the mud. Honestly, you'll laugh your guts out. Aussie Man Reviews is one of the funniest channels on YouTube. You'll absolutely lose it, guys, if you watch it. It's so, so funny. Oh, Aussie Man Reviews. Go check it out. OZZY. Funny as. All right, let's keep going. God, I'm getting the lithium batteries. We always talk about the lithium batteries and the dangers of them here with the EV cars, scooters, bikes, etc. I'm just getting now they're starting to explode in factories. See, they're looking at changing the dynamics, and they're doing a lot of experimenting with these lithium batteries, apparently, particularly around the car. Oh, Sophie, don't knock the camera, darling. Come on. Particularly around the cars. So, but I am getting explosions still. They still can't get a handle on this, how to pack the cells, how to make them safe. I feel like there's a lot of trialling going on around a lot. Ooh, Sophie, good girl. A lot of trialling going on around these lithium batteries. They're trying to look at ways that they can, well, we know they've been covering it up for many years now. But they're looking at ways to lay it out safer, or how they can contain it. Because what happens, as we know here, when one cell goes off or something, it's like a bit of a firecracker, and it just sends this like great big continuous explosion, and they're not easy to put out. They're almost impossible to put a lithium battery fire out. You can't just use water and all that sort of stuff. It just doesn't work. They sort of let them burn out. So I am getting that. They're looking at ways of changing the cell structure and how they can pack them. They needed to. It's pretty dangerous, hasn't it been? I'm getting France. We knew it was coming. I feel like France is ready to blow. The people in France have just had a gutful of Macron and his dictating ways. We know they have. They've had him in for a long time. I am getting there ready to blow. The anger's really rising in people in Paris and France. A lot of volatile energy I'm getting over there. And I am getting that things could get quite destructive. If the protests kick off in France, it'll get quite destructive. A bit like, and people are tired of it too in France, but a bit like what they had before. A bit of the shop window fronts being destroyed, a bit of craziness, Macron not having a handle on it all. I do feel like that's what's going to happen in Paris or France, but Paris is usually where they come, isn't it, to protest. That could come. I feel like that could even be in February, maybe next year. Everything's pretty settled at the minute in Paris. And I think probably the games had a lot to do with that. People are still riding that wave of the good energy of the games, because it brought a lot of money to the country and a lot of tourism, and it took a lot of pressure off people, as much as it was pressure as well. But it also lifted like I said, the vibrational frequency came up because it was a joyous experience. And the disability games too, like what a great experience it all was for people. All right, let's see if there's one more thing and then we'll pull some cards, guys. I'm getting this visual of Starmageddon. He's such a thing, isn't he? Every time I see him talk, I just go, he doesn't even know what you're talking about, mate. But I'm getting that song by the Beatles for him. It's been a hard day's night and I've been working like a dog. And when I get on to you, I find the things that you do make me be. But I'm getting that it's been a hard day's night. Meaning, well, we know he probably wasn't in 10 Downing Street when the farmers all arrived, I'm guessing. But it's like he's been in his office, like, just at the grindstone. It's saying it's been a hard day's night for poor old Starmer. He's been trying to figure out what to do about these farmers and how he's going to navigate this and negotiate this. He knows they're not going to give up. He knows they're going to be relentless in their plight, but he is like overwhelmed. I don't think he's a great political guy. I don't think he's got good. He's not got good strategies. He's not like a Napoleon that has good like war strategies and things like that. I don't think he's got any strategies at all. He's just, he does things from day to day. Sorry, the mower started, of course, next door. He does things from day to day. So I feel like Starmer's just like he feels like he's the hardest working guy in the country or in the UK. And people have to start respecting him because he works so hard at keeping the country afloat, and works on the finances and works on renewables and works on everything, that people need to start respecting him more. And why aren't they respecting him? These are the questions he's asking. So he's had a hard day's night thinking about how he's going to navigate all this with the farmers and negotiate with them. He knows he's going to have to talk to them, but will they listen to him? See, this is what he's thinking. They need to listen to him. He's not thinking I need to listen to the farmers and what they've got to say. It's they need to listen to me, and what I've got to say is more important. So, of course, he thinks he's above all the people as usual. It's so sad, isn't it? Farmers work their absolute guts out. They go through droughts, fires, they go through floods, they go through just times of great turmoil, and they get really duped on things. I know we talk here about going and supporting your local farmers, buying directly from farmers markets, etc., because they really do get dudded by the big corporate Woolies, Coles, Aldi's, all the supermarkets, don't they? And the government doesn't even do anything about it. It's very frustrating. So I'm seeing that Starmageddon's had a hard day's night. Oh, poor old Starmer. Oh, sorry guys, I'm going to get my card. Let's pull an Earth song. Let's get some guidance for us. Stuff Starmer, we don't care about him, do we? We don't care what he's going through. If he's had a hard day's night, we've had a hard 5 years. Beat that, Starmer. Oh, I better get my glasses on. Sorry, guys. Lake. Contemplation, peace, meditation. Slow down and be still. Oh, we have no trouble doing that. Look at the peace doves. So basically, I guess this is for you and me, Lou. If you need a nana nap, go and have it. But, you know, get out in the mountains, get by the water, get out in nature. Just find peace wherever you are. See, I'm still finding peace out here with the birds and the dogs in the garden, despite the mower going next door. How's the mower come out of everywhere? Contemplation, peace, meditation. Slow down and be still. Actually, it's funny because I was talking to my daughter yesterday, and teenagers get those very busy brains. So I'm having to teach her how to slow her mind down. And you sort of realise it is a hard thing to teach people. It's something you kind of need to discover yourself, isn't it? How to declutter your mind. We're always talking here about decluttering our minds, and well, we call it spiritual decluttering. But it is very important, isn't it, guys? And we transfer that over to literally decluttering things, keeping things uncluttered in your life, whether it be your car, your fridge, your home, whatever, your shed. That gives you a clearer path too, because your mind's clearer when everything around you is clearer. Crystal, clarity, perfection, energy. You are pure and perfect just as you are. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Sorry about the mowing. That's a beautiful card. And if I think of the purple, it's a very sort of spiritual colour, isn't it? Thinking of amethyst, it's like she's doing yoga in an amethyst crystal, isn't it? When you look at that, clarity, perfection, and energy. You are pure and perfect. And that's, of course, about keeping your energy up too. Keeping your frequency vibration high. Eating well, like we just said, clear your mind. Keep spiritually strong and growing and learning and evolving. All goes under the one umbrella, doesn't it? To make you a whole and happy person. Oh, river, journey, flow, surrender. Trust your journey and go with the flow. You get this all the time. Look, that's almost like Rapunzel's hair. Journey, flow, surrender. We've got so much better at that, haven't we, guys? What's the other bit? Trust your journey and go with the flow. We did. We had to trust a lot in the last 5 years. I know it was really frustrating, guys. We thought people would never awaken, but they finally are. Look at these protests. They don't come out of nowhere, do they? That means people are waking up, guys. It's just magnificent, isn't it? So just keep going with the flow. Whatever's being thrown at us, just either giggle at it or go with it, or just don't resist it. It's that resistance that comes up in your body, and I think a lot of us experienced that about 5 years ago during the Picky Wheel event. There was a lot of resistance that came around jabs, mandates, or injuries. People didn't want to go forward continuing. They got jab wearied. Just an example. Okay, let's see if there's anything else to finish off with today. I'm getting that song by Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River. Of course. I love that song though. I love the film clip. Cry me a river. And see, crying's always a positive thing too. I know a lot of us here as sensitives, intuitives, we have a good old cry now and again, but that's a healthy thing. It helps release toxins and resistance in your body as well. So there's nothing wrong with crying. But also, that's probably about going with the flow too, that song. All right, hang on. And I'm getting that song by, of course, hey Spock, Little River Band. Spocky, come here, pat ya. Oh, reminiscing. And that's for us to reminisce over the last few years, all the things we've been through, the trials and tribulations, and finally we are able to go with the flow. We've accepted what's going on, and that we're feeling so much better in the body and more relaxed. So I'm getting that song by Little River Band. Friday night, I was late, I was walking you home, I got down to the gate and I was dreaming of the night. It's called reminiscing. Look it up. Reminiscing, thinking about the past. Come here, Spocky. I call him Spocky-Doo sometimes, like as in Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. I call him Spocky-Doo. Come here. Just trying to scratch yourself. Come here, Spock. Come here, Mummy. No. All right, I'll see there's one more thing. God, for some reason they're giving me this ridiculous song, Mickey. Remember that song? Oh, Mickey, you're so fun, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. You take me by the heart and you take me by the hand. I don't know why we're getting that song. It's a very upbeat song, though. I still love that song. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. Hang on. Oh, that mower's a little distracting. Sorry, guys. Hang on. God, give me that Tom Jones song. Watch out, you're in for nasty weather. Ooh, ready to see you. At the totem, way to work, and everybody's on low. Play fire with fire. Oh, burning down the house. We get that a lot. I hope it's not lithium batteries burning down the houses, but we are getting that. We've had burning down the house. That other band sings it too, don't they? So I'm getting the Tom Jones version for some reason. Burning down the house. Let me see if there's one more thing. I'm getting the Michael Bublé Sway With Me. Is it Sway With Me? Dun 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 dun. Sway with me, sway with me. Oh. Dun 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 dun. And the reason I think I'm getting that song is it's like the trees swaying in the breeze. They've given me the visual of this is for us guys, stay really rooted in the ground and be very flexible. This is where we stop the resistance. It's like when the storm or the wind comes and the tree goes over, but it's so flexible it comes back up, it doesn't get broken. I'm just getting that song. I'm going to leave you with that today, Michael Bublé. Is it called Sway With Me? Swing With Me? Swing With Me. I think that's on the Kath and Kim version too, when Michael Bublé was on Kath and Kim. Very funny show, guys. Kath and Kim. Aussie show, obviously comedy show. But I am getting that. I'm going to leave with that today. Sorry about the whippersnipping and mowing. And I'm going to say goodbye from me and the doggos. I'll say goodbye from Spocky D. Say goodbye to everybody, Spocky. I'll give him a big cuddle. Oh, he's my big man. I love this big goofy. You know, he's such a big cozy little bear. Oh, isn't he just a big cuddly bear? Look at that little face. Who wouldn't love that little face? Look at those choppers. That's a funny boy. You're a funny boy. And Sophie's sooking. She's been doing a lot of... Sophie, why are you sooking? Going to go for a walk? Oh, yeah, she knows what a walk is, doesn't she? She goes for a walk today. It's so beautiful out here. All right, I'm going to say goodbye for Australia. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Like buttons. Please comment and please feel free to subscribe. It'd be really lovely to have you here. All right, take care, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.